welcome back to OpenFireGaming. We have finally reached episode 10. It's been a long climb.
Double digits.
Yeah, and I think before we start, I should just say, you guys, you have a lot to be proud of for how far we've come since episode 1. You know, I could play montage here, but I'm not. But
the past 10 minutes is a lot to be proud of.
Yeah, just starting this episode was insurmountable, as it may have seemed. But just to say, you guys, it's been a pleasure working with you, and I think it's, you know, for 10...
Not gonna, like, throw yourself off a bridge now. You sound like you're making, like, a farewell.
Oh, no. But I'm just saying, you know, Twitch, you've been here for 10, most have been here for 9, B North, you're now in the studio, you've been here for, I guess, you know, 3 or 4.
Something like that.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's been great.
First physical appearance.
So, you know, it's I'm just saying, before we start... you know, it's definitely been a great journey for OFG from where it's been from where it is now. So we still have a great show. It's not just nostalgia. We got a fantastic show today. Of course, we're going to talk about what we've been playing for the past 2 weeks, and then we got some interesting topics. We're going to talk about the Activision and Infinity Ward clusterfuck lawsuit mashup, insane whatever's going on between those two. And all that legal dispute on something big going on right now. It's been going on for a while, and I think it's finally safe to talk about. There's enough information out there. We're also going to talk about a game I don't know much about, Monster Hunter Tri.
Represent.
And yeah, we got some fans of that game in here, and it's definitely a game that maybe it's a game that we have been waiting for.
Ha ha ha.
All right.
I get it. Play on words.
We're also going to talk about, for those PC guys out there, we got the new Steam has just come out, and a lot of us may not talk about it because we're console people, but if you're a PC person, you know what Steam is, and when Steam changes, you will be all over that. So we're going to talk about the new Steam, and we finally have our NPD reports for the month of March. So we're going to dig into that, but before we start, let's talk about what we've been playing this week. We're going to go around the horn. Let's start with the Scal Bar. You're going to start whether you like it or not. And what have you been playing this week?
Haven't been able to play much because I've had to do like a bunch of important school crap.
Oh, man.
But when I've had to, I would just like whip out my DS and play some Pokemon and Castlevania.
Castlevania?
But then...
You seem pretty frustrated with Castlevania too.
Oh my god, it's so freaking annoying because you die and then... Which one is that? Castlevania Portraits of Ruin.
That's GBA?
No, DS.
DS? Oh.
Yeah.
Still,
but you die and then you have to go back to your save point.
Yeah, I remember playing Castlevania Dark Side Chronicles mainly because I wanted to unlock Symphony of the Night. It's for PSP.
Yeah.
And I just remember it being like one of the most frustrating like games I've ever played.
Yeah.
Like those games, a lot of them are just incredibly frustrating.
Oh man.
So good luck with the whole Castlevania thing. There's a 3D Castlevania game that's coming out this year.
Yeah, I saw a couple things about it. That should be exciting, but not a lot of Castlevania 3D games have been particularly good.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll see what happens with this one. And other than that, I got Monster Hunter recently, so I've been digging into a bit of that.
Later.
All right.
Alright.
And back you.
Rance, what have you been playing this week?
Well, since we've been discussing Nintendo, I finally cracked in and got a Nintendo DSi, the XL.
Nice.
Got bronze, so I've been playing Pokemon Platinum and Mario Kart DS. Yeah,
You got Platinum?
Yeah, I went with one of those because I played Silver.
You wanted to get in the new games, technically.
Yeah.
Even though it's not the newest game, it is still the
Keep up with the generation.
But you know, it's hard to tell the difference. Like when you're playing those games, like you have to tell someone whether they're playing Dark or Silver because they're pretty much the same game, minus a Pokewalker. You know.
That is kind of key, though.
And I've also been playing Mario Kart DS with everyone here at the studio. It's pretty fun.
And I'm unholy at that game, for the record.
I will beat you.
I've gotten that challenge too many times. I don't want to be too arrogant, but
I will lose.
Murder you in your sleep.
Right.
I haven't been playing console very much because I haven't been interested in playing consoles recently.
We won't convert you yet.
But however, I did play today some Call of Duty World at War, some Nazi zombies. I decided to do World at War particularly because I've been watching the Pacific series on HBO.
Yeah, it's really good, by the way.
Yeah, I like it. So it's almost over, which is sad, but more time to watch more.
All right, cool.
Yeah, that's about it.
All right, Twisted, with your shirt matching what you're sitting on. Which
The
is
decor.
Which is
Camouflage.
But,
which nobody knows about other than us.
which no one really cares.
Irrelevant.
Take a picture.
Moment.
But anyway, Twisted's in the house. We've been playing this week, other than TF2 with me.
Okay, other than TF2 with you, I was also playing a little bit more Dawn of War, so like that game.
Constantly.
But also too, yes. But also too, I picked up the demo trial, whatever you want to call it, of Global Agenda. I saw this game come out a while ago, and I was kind of interested, but never really got around to getting it. I saw they had this nice trial. I'm like, well, might as well. So I think I played it, and I really like it. I'm also beast at melee in that game. I'm a godlike medic melee guy. It's cool.
Yeah, that game, I heard about it from another YouTube channel, Household Hacker, and from Household Hacker, a traveler who does like his own stuff, and I heard about that game there, and I looked at it and it looked cool, but I didn't really feel like playing it, so I had TF2 to play and stuff like that. But yeah, it looks good. It's kind of like a pseudo RPG, kind of space futuristic shooter, and it's definitely a very solid game. I'll look into it. And finally, in the studio, we don't have to set up this long-distance call
in the studio,
we have B North. What's going on?
All right. Well, I just left college, so I had a lot of packing up and stuff. So I haven't, had a lot of time to play a lot of stuff. But Super Smash Brothers, as always, Melee, Brawl. I've been to a couple of tournaments recently. And I picked up Monster Hunter Tri as well. I haven't gotten to play too much of it yet, but so far so good.
Yeah.
Alright, moving on. We're going to talk to the Chief here, who apparently has played nothing.
Yeah. I mean, I'm noticing just going around the room that a lot of us haven't been playing that many games.
Yeah.
But I think I sort of take the crown here. Other than playing Mario Kart DS immediately after the recording of our last show, I don't think I've really played any games since then. But I will point out I did win at Mario Kart. I played it.
Nice.
So, just throwing that out there. So, I mean, I still have a lot to say about some of the topics here today. And obviously, once the Halo Reach beta comes out, I'm going to be all over that. But recently, haven't had too much free time to, boot up my Xbox or, any handheld systems or anything. So, look forward to playing more games in the future.
Well, with the Reach beta coming out, there'll be plenty to do. I personally, 10 I've been playing the hell out of my DSi XL, which means Mario Kart. And I finished that Call of Duty game, Call of Duty Modern Warfare Mobilized. Don't pick it up. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it, guys. Another thing, but what I really want to talk about is I've been playing Splinter Cell Double Agent on the PC, and I was thinking about getting Conviction, and I didn't really want to spend the money, so I got Double Agent on Steam for like $10, totally worth it. And that game is kind of blowed my mind in a few ways. There's like missions in there where it's actually, the game is so open to the point where it's just, you can do whatever you want. So you have to balance the terrorist trust with the NSA's trust. And what ends up happening is like you just get put in the base of the terrorists, and they one mission I'm alluding to is you have 25 minutes. They want you to train, so you have to complete some jackass obstacle course. But they give you 25 minutes, which is way more than enough time. Meanwhile, the NSA is giving you objectives of things you can or cannot do, but you have to make sure you're back in time for this guy to come back in 25 minutes. So what's really cool is like you're betraying the people you're walking next to, and you have to like make sure they don't notice. You have to collect information. You have to figure out the schematic of the building with no supplies. It's actually really cool. I know the landmark scene of that game is the escape